around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you.
Aquarius, someone thinks that you have a really nice backside and they're saying, man, you've got a really fit backside. Nice arse, basically.
Look, Ma, no hand!
Unless it's saying, I'm going to show you my arse, a picture of physically showing someone your arse or walking away from someone.
You don't see that every day.
Could be dealing with an 8 that would be a Leo or an Aquarian, and I'm basically, you can just look at the back of, you see, I always say Aquarian, it's nice when you walk, well, when you walk in it's a little bit shit, but when you walk out, oh my god.
Get out!
What's the matter with you?
I'm going to pump you full of lead.
So it's kind of like, I don't know, turning your back on someone and pretty much walking out on them, or pretty much going to show someone their arse, or they're always getting their arse out, I don't know. Anyway, Aquarius, how you doing?
Hooray! Group hug.
Yay, Aquarius! We're going to do you a reading because I haven't done one on YouTube for ages for Aquarius. How are you?
Look at me, I'm flying! Oh, no, wait, maybe not.
Oh, you're all right. Oh, good. You in the background there. You're all right? Good. So, Aquarius, let's see what you've got coming up that you need to be aware of in your environment. Anything for Aquarius to be aware of in their environment that's coming up for Aquarius. Speed fire round. I'm hearing speed fire or something to do with Speedy Gonzales, or some car that's extremely fast. Or it might be something to do around a Life Path 7 or a Cancerian. I want it fast and furious, and I want it up the arse. So unless you're going to hit someone up the arse, I don't know, make sure you get your brakes done or putty. But something about, I don't know, going up the back end or going in someone's rear end. So, I mean, you take it. That could have all been all the banging that was going on in, Capricorn reading. So Capricorn had this banging. So it might be where I'm completely always banging something. It could be like hammering silver, or I'm just constantly pounding the pussy, or a Leo. But you see, when I do Aquarius, don't forget I read in numerology. So Aquarius is Leo because you're both major arcana of 8. So Leo and Aquarians, you can watch both if you like. See if you get the same messages. But when I did Capricorn, they had banging. But that could also be a Gemini. Okay, so I'm picking up like banging someone's rear end because they have a very nice backside, or taking someone from behind, or anything like that. I don't know. But this could also be, like I said, make sure that you got your brakes done or something like that, and that you don't go into someone's back end. But that back end really could either be shown, given, or walking away. It could mean anything, but that's what I'm channeling for you, Aquarius. So anyway, energy warning. Don't trust this person because they want to go in your rear end. So it's kind of like, look, I can't trust you because you want to go in there, and I don't really trust it at the moment. So Justin, I'm hearing Justin or Julian or Justice, something around a Libra. Okay, but energy warning. Something is draining you. Now, that's normally work. It isn't a twin flame or a soulmate. It's normally over-anxious thinking. If you're thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, that is the only really thing that winds you up and that wears you out. So if you're like personally having some like, oh my God, I feel so tired at the moment. I feel so drained and tired. Why is that? Now, it could have anything to do with food, okay, and sleep. It wouldn't really... the only time, Aquarius, come here, pull up some popcorn. If it's anybody else, it's because you've been arguing a lot or thinking about someone a lot. That really does drain and tire you, okay? Too many hours at work drains and tires you, okay? So it could be where you've been putting too much work into something, okay? Or a Stephen or a King or a thing. And then this could also be like where you're losing sleep, like you're not sleeping enough. So you could have like sleep deprivation. You could be having bad dreams. You could have like, I have sleep apnea, all these kind of things, right? But I'm here picking up that this is something to do with around energy, okay? But it says energy warning, don't trust. But that's just all twin flame groupies that say, oh my God, my twin is like literally draining my energy from outer space. That doesn't happen. That's mythical bullshit here. Okay. So, energy warning. Don't trust. Well, there's two energies within this one card. Okay. Energy warning with something that you may be doing, and the spirit is telling you energy warning. Okay. That you need to change something, and then there's also another energy of don't trust someone. Okay. So, what that is, but I am hearing Justice or Justin, something to do with around a Libra or a J, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. I'm not saying they're the culprits of don't trust them. They're just names. Okay, let's see. What's Aaron Mendez or Menace? Dennis the Menace. Oh, there could be a menace to society here. That was a robbery, or Robert or Robin, but like that was a robbery because that was menace to society, right? Where he shot someone over the counter here. So okay, why am I hearing don't trust the shop that you work in? Because there's a robbery in the counter, or okay, they're saying that there might be a tea leaf here, which means that someone might be taking money out of like a shop, like wherever it is that you work in a shop. If you do, someone might have their hand in the till, is normally what we say it here. Someone's got their hand in the till. So taking more money than what they should. Okay. Oh dear. Aquarius. We're all getting a bit faffled here. Let's see, Aquarius. The reason why I messed these up because I'm sitting very low to the table. Aquarius. So you've got pregnant. Oh dear, that might be why. But I mean, if you can't trust the person that you had a baby with, then. But it says pregnant, morning sickness. So if you're feeling under the weather, okay, Heather, Haley, Henry, but you're okay, there could be a drug addict here. If you're not pregnant, because not every Aquarian is going to be pregnant. But if you're feeling under the weather and kind of like sick, it's saying something that might be around the food that you're eating here. Because it does say pregnant here, okay? But someone feeling sick and morning sickness, right? Morning sickness. So, I don't know, get a pregnancy test for a lot of you here. If you're feeling ill, get a pregnancy test. And if it isn't that, it might be just like overexerted, like I've just done too much and I'm like, okay, someone OD'd or may overdose here and they've done too much. So I'm picking up some multiple messages here, Aquarius. I've done too much on the sugar, meaning I keep eating sugary sweets and stuff like that and things that are sugar, and I've overdone it. Like I've had might be something to do around insulin or something like that, but like I've overdone it on the sugar, okay, and it might be making me feel... So if you guys haven't had an insulin test, I would go and check on your insulin levels here. Okay, because I'm hearing sugary sweets and sugary drinks, like Gatorade or Monster, or like it gives you wings and all those sorts of stuff. So someone's eating habits really might not be very good here, and it might be why they're feeling a little bit like shitty in the morning here. That's something to do with someone's food, is what I'm picking up. Like, why do I feel so like ugh and sluggish, right? And I think it might have something to do with around, like I said, coffee or diet soda or soda, okay, where it's all artificial sweeteners, or too much coffee throughout the whole day, like, because I used to, but I don't anymore. I have 2 cups of coffee in the morning and that's it, okay? But I used to drink it all through the day. And now I replaced that with Diet Coke, so it's still the same. But it's kind of like that, like this, I don't know, feeling of like you haven't got any energy, and it might be something that you're actually consuming too much of. And it could be like, they keep saying to me like Monsters, or that gives you wings, Red Bull, or stuff that's artificially inseminated. Okay, so that's pregnancy. Okay, so so artificially inseminated. So have some of you been trying to get pregnant here? Like someone's been trying to get... Okay, I'm picking up 2 messages. Somebody here is artificially been trying to get a person trapped in a relationship by getting the person pregnant. I used to know a person like this, nothing to do with the person, but they used to go around sleeping with loads of people to try and trap them into a relationship to have a child, and all they wanted as a kid. Didn't really matter who they had one with, because they had 3 with... Oh, I'm not going to get into that because it's probably personal for people, but some people in Britain, they can get like a house and everything else if you're pregnant. Like if you're pregnant, you got a child, especially if you have an argument with a father that you didn't really want a child with, you can end up claiming shitloads of money in the UK if you're pregnant and your father doesn't support the child. In the UK, we used to have a lot of people that were kind of scamming the system, if you like. They didn't want to work, and they realised that they could actually get more work by just having more children. So they'd have more children and more kids and more kids and more kids, and that would pay the mortgage, okay? So they would get a house, so they would get a council house, and that would get paid off over so many years, And they would have it all paid by the government. Literally never had to work. They used to just stay at home, look after the children, didn't do anything, and the government, us taxpayers, pay. Now that's Britain. I'm not saying America is the same. If any of you guys are something around this message that I'm coming out for you with here. But what I'm hearing is that there's this like artificially inseminated, or someone's trying to get somebody pregnant to trap them into a relationship that they might not actually want. Or you've been in a very bad relationship and they're like, I know, Dave, the good idea is for us to get pregnant. That might sort out our problems. No, that fucking doesn't. Do not go and have children, okay? Because that doesn't solve an issue, okay? That's the issue between the two people, not the child, okay? So this is also people that have got exes and blah, blah, blah. But it does say pregnant and morning sickness here. But it says don't trust. So it's got to be someone that may have had like a one-night stand with someone, okay? Could have done here, because there's a few. Could have had a one-night stand with a person here and got pregnant with a person that they didn't trust, and it was a one-night stand and they ended up pregnant very quickly, and then the person fucked off and they can't find their phone number or whatever to let them know that they're pregnant, okay? So some kind of story that's based around that is definitely what I'm picking up. Now, if there's an energy here of don't trust, but someone isn't pregnant, but there's a good chance that they could be by an energy that is of a 1 minute lust, like a very 1 minute lust, quick rip your clothes off, let's get it over and done with, 2 pump jump, never see you again, gone. It's saying don't trust that person because you could end up pregnant. That's what it's saying. So obviously this is not metaphysical fucking, oh my God, I'm pregnant by my twin flame that's out of space. It's not possible, doesn't happen. Used to float around YouTube. I'm having a phantom pregnancy by my twin. Fucking people. I used to laugh, but you know, it's to your own, right? I can feel them. Oh, I can feel it. You could have been violated by a spirit, and that's the fucking last thing that you want, to be violated by Beelzebub. There could be a Capricorn energy here, maybe, something like that. But, you know, be careful when you're kind of like, oh my God, I'm twin flamed up to the 9th, and I'm pregnant by someone I've never even slept with. You could have been violated by a spirit, so be careful. Okay, but I am picking up a Capricorn involvement, okay, or a Gemini, don't know, because that could be 6. But it says don't trust pregnant morning sickness. So if you're considering having a one-night lust, light, I wanna lust back where we can see. Captain said there'll be a bust. This one's not for me. So that's Wanderlust by Paul McCartney. Okay, so it's like this wonderful lust feeling. Aquarius. So there are 2 messages there for you guys. Okay, I've got 2 more cards. Just very quickly, just to go over it. There are some messages here where it isn't involving pregnancy, but my spirit is saying that it could be something to do with what you're consuming, like you're eating something, or your eating habits or your drinking habits are making you feel sick. Like there could be like, oh, what is that feeling? Oh, why do I keep feeling sick? So it's going to have something to do with the body. So pay attention to like what you're consuming, what you're eating and stuff like that, right? Because I'm picking up like illnesses here. Okay, so we've got, he's not good for you right now. Watch your back. Oh dear. Watch your back, Jack. You never come back no more. No more, no more. Watch your back, Jack. And don't you come back. So it could be Jack, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. But it's got, he's not good for you right now. Watch your back. Okay, so like I said, this could be an environmental person that you know of, like as an Aquarian or a Leo, and you're saying to a friend even, this person isn't good for you. There's an energy warning there. It's not a, sickness would be in sickness and in health. So it's like a married couple, okay? So you could be married, the person could be going off and sticking his bingo dobber in someone else, or, I don't know, opening herself up to someone else. And that they come back, they've got the other person pregnant, and there's a war going on between people to say that the person that you just slept with, that you shouldn't trust this person here. Okay, so it says watch your back, he is not good for you right now. So that does say right now. Okay, so if there is a third metaphysical energy here, what it's saying is that watch your back, but this person isn't right for you right now. But what I have noticed is that there's a geezer here wearing a mask, okay, which means that there might be some sort of like COVID passing. There might be some sort of like where I need to protect myself from breathing on this person, okay. So I don't know what that is, but they're getting me to look at this mask that this geezer's wearing here, right? So it says he's not good for you right now because he's not very well, or he's ill, okay? Something like that. But because someone could have strapped something around someone's mouth and told them to shut up and stop speaking about me here, right? But I'm also picking up an energy of where there is someone that could have got pregnant, Gracie May. This was the person. Sorry, Gracie May. Ooh. Piscean. Sorry, well, I do have my judgment, not against people. I don't see them, but like 3 kids, 3 different fathers, 3 kids, 3 different fathers, and like sleeps around, no protection, tries to get pregnant, all unprotected, tries to get pregnant, and and it's all because of what do you call it? Government money. I can get all the government money and stuff. Like so it's saying don't trust someone here because they're possibly trying to get pregnant. So if you know someone like that, don't just go and like sleep with this person because one of you could end up being pregnant, and it might be because someone isn't ready for a relationship yet. They might be ready for like a one-night stand or some sort of like selection box, but like a sexual, I don't know, whatever you call it. But what it's saying is that he's not good for you right now. Okay, so it might mean that there's sex offered or there's something that's on the table that's offered, but it's saying that right now this person could already be in a relationship, or I'm not ready for a relationship right now, but what I am up for is something that would be involving a sexual type sort of innuendo or something like that. I'm also hearing Queen. So there might be a same-sex relationship here, but I'm definitely hearing the Freddie Mercury song. It wasn't called Innuendo, was it? But something like that. Barcelona. Someone could be from Spain or Barcelona. Okay. But this could be, like I said, it could be people that are like, they've gone on like a week's holiday or something and they met someone and they ended up sleeping with someone, coming back realising that they were pregnant or something like that. But it says, energy warning, do not trust. Who is this? Who is this that's around Aquarius that they shouldn't trust? Who is this that Aquarius shouldn't trust? The Moon. A Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Virgo possible. Life path 9. There's multiple energies here. 3, 4 Aries if it's Scorpio. But you got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Energy warning. Do not trust this person, or you don't trust someone here. Because there's also hidden things that someone doesn't know of. Like, I'm unaware of what's actually going on in your life. But there's also a mother also, because this is always mother. Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Mother, do you think they'll shake my balls? So, something to do with around a mother that's drained and tired and frustrated and then takes it out on children. Okay. But like I said, this is pregnant. It says pregnancy. And this does mean Mother Earth to me. So, it does mean mother. Okay. So, your mum might even be pregnant here. The Moon. Why is the Moon here? A Leo. So it's a Leo or an Aquarian, or you involved, or someone is hiding something about this person, meaning they're not giving or they're either being asked or not being asked. But it's something here to do with Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, life path 8 energies. And it's saying to some of you not to trust an energy that may be going on around you, because this is what could be hidden, which is a Leo or a Gemini, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be a mixed environment, but what is kind of hidden from you, if you're kind of like, well, there's something that's being hidden from me and I don't quite know whether to trust this person or not. It could be a life path 3, a not Pisces, and it might be because of something that's kind of going on here, okay, with these people here. Okay, that's if that's you're looking for that kind of info there. So what is pregnant? What is pregnant here? Because like I said, if someone is pregnant, it might be because these two here have been cohabiting somehow, and there could be a pregnancy. So what is morning sickness and pregnant? Who is this? Morning sickness and pregnant. Is a Six of Cups a Gemini or a Capricorn or someone in the family? Or someone that you know of that is pregnant, like physically pregnant. Okay. What is the Six of Cups? Why is the Six of Cups? Because that's being born into family. So there is a guy here. There is a guy around this pregnancy energy. But like I said, this might be within your soul group of someone that you know that's pregnant, right? If you guys are not. So but I keep hearing Pisces not a 3 or something like that involved. So he's not good for you right now. Who is this that is not good for Aquarius right now? A Two of Cups. A metaphysical decision. Okay, so there's two. This could be a Libra. It could be a Libra or a Life Path 2 person maybe. But it says he's not good for you right now. So what it also means is, if we're not looking at star signs and pointing blame and focusing it on a star sign, which is daft, what it just means is that there's someone already in a relationship. Because you've got a Six of Cups and a Two of Cups, which makes an 8, which pulls it into a Leo and Aquarian environment, okay? So, meaning that the person that they're seeing could be a Leo or an Aquarian, or they've got a mixture of placements between Gemini and Capricorn and Life Path 2 Libras. The mixture of soul group people that are here, what it's telling me that the person is seeing is either a Leo or an Aquarian. Now, this is how I read. This gives you the most amount of info that you may be looking for. So what it's saying is, energy warning, while you may be feeling drained, well, I don't like all of that because I'm not feminine. I'm a geezer. So I don't do all that feminine, like, oh my God, my twin is draining me. I don't, you know. When you first wake up, like, I'm not slating it because I went through that when I first started waking up fucking 16 years ago. Like, you know, I went through that then. So, you know, granted, if you want to guys go for all of that, you know, me psychedelic twin is fucking, you know, draining the life out of me. That's just because you're waking up. It's because all of your energy is expanding and coming out of your third eye. So, yeah, that means focus. I'm focusing on my twin and my soulmate and my Two of Cups. And he's draining me now. It doesn't go to the person. It just leaves you, right? It's called alchemy. It just goes in the opposite direction. Okay, because you try to manifest the person into a relationship, but what the contract that you draw to you is the relationship with the other person. Okay, when you draw this energy, if they're already in a contract, what you draw to you is the contract itself. So you bring third parties. And this is why people get off their fucking nut. That fucking bitch is with him and with her and it's her fault and she's connected to him and she shouldn't be. And he's connected to her and he shouldn't be doing that either. And that makes you go through the blame game. And that teaches you a load of lessons whilst you're waking up. That's why I keep telling people, stop blaming anybody in life for doing what they're doing, for being human, of a spiritual connection that they have with people. It's nobody's fault. It's not put together by you. It's put together by a spirit. Contract has to be agreed upon by two humans, but the spiritual connection is made by spirit. The connection is made by two humans. That's the decision. Do you want to? Do you not want to? Do you want to speak? Do you not want to speak? Are you with someone? Yes, no, lying, truth. Should I be? Could I be? Would I be? Don't know. Let's speak. Are you, you know, this means truth or not. Are you with someone? But if you know, you know. If you don't know, what it's saying is that you might not be able to trust this person fully yet, because they could still be going through something, or they are still in something here. Okay? So, watch your back, Jack. Excuse me. The parents could be out to get you. What's the watch your back? Who's saying watch your back to Aquarius? Is an Ace of Cups. Really doesn't make any sense. No. A water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Four of Cups. Scorpio, Aries. Saying watch your back here because, or someone wants you back. Like, I want you back, I want you back, I want you back. It could be a Dick and Dom situation. Well, not a Dick and Dom. What is it? To me, to you, to me, to you, to him, to them, to you, to me, to you, to them. Like, you know, backwards and forwards, in and out of different relationships or stuff like that. But it's saying watch your back because someone could be coming back or maybe wanting to talk. I don't know. But it, like I said, this is either offered or it's not offered. But you're still not going to know unless you offer. That might be where you end up discussing this if there's a Two of Cups. I always say talk because then at least you know. Okay, whether you're lied to or not, you still got to talk. Okay, it's better than not, because this is like, well, I'm thinking about the person, but should I talk to them or not? Should I reach out to them or not? Do I want to be rejected or not? Do I have fear of rejection? If I was to ask this person, would they say yes or would they say no? Would they want to talk to me even if I did? If I did and I was to offer this cup, am I offering it into a situation where I have this, 4, 5 and 6 of cups, but in the downright and a 2 of cups, with a person that already has a 6 with a different man or woman? Paradox number. Gemini, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. But then we go into depth. So I'm not going to go into that. But here, it's basically just telling me, whoever this is that may or may not want to speak to this person, if you don't know, and this reading is enough for you, now you know. If you want to reach out and you want to say something to this soulmate or twin flame that you may have a connection with, then it requires offering that cup. Okay, so it's basically saying, Spirit is saying it's up to you. If you want to speak to this person about something here that you may want, because this can be an Aquarian, 4, 5, 6, well, Gemini, Capricorn energy, right? 6. It can mean if someone has that connection, they have to offer it. And if their opinion is, no, fuck that, Dave, I'm not bothering, I don't want to, then Spirit is kind of saying, watch your back, okay? Because he's not good for you right now. Okay, so you might just have this connection with a person that you're aware of, but you haven't really spoke to them that much, but you are aware of a circumstance that's going on here, and you may be thinking to yourself, well, is it wise that I do that? Well, the cards itself says he's not good for you right now, watch your back. Okay, so you might end up getting wound up in this situation if you was to possibly go any further and deeper into it. Okay. But like I said, you know, they're cards. They don't always represent that there's hatred or blame. I believe that dipping your toe in any kind of watery scene builds confidence. It builds confidence in you. It really does. Like, because if you get rejected or whether you don't, normally if someone's a complete fucking arsehole, then that's awful. But if they're not an arsehole to you and they're kind of like, oh, that's so nice and sweet, but something blah, 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 you know, maybe in the future or anything like that, that'll build you confidence. Like, if you always shy away and you always back down, you're kind of like, oh no, I don't want to dip my toe in there because something might happen and my feelings might get hurt. Trust me, with your feelings getting mixed up and hurt, it adds to growth. You have to experience a little bit of pain now and again to get used to what rejection is like. Like, if you've never been rejected, getting used to what rejection is like is actually quite good because it promotes growth. Okay, not doing anything about something can be much worse than actually doing it, because fear can be like, oh God, what if I did, what if I didn't, what happens if I did? Oh God, what, you know, if I didn't and I could have said something, then shoulda, coulda, woulda, dulda, if I did, but then 2 years too late, and then kind of like, oh, well, I should have said something because then the person could have known, and, you know, don't ever get like that, because it's always a bit, fuck Aquarius, man. I have Aquarius in Venus and Venus and Mercury. Okay, 3rd house sort of action. Me, I don't give a fuck, me. And I kind of like, Aquarian shouldn't. Like, there shouldn't be any Aquarian out there that's really bothered about rejection or being fucking hurt or anything like that. They should be just like, let's just lay it straight on the table. Let's just get it straight on the table and let's see, let's talk, right? Or whatever. So, I don't know. And if you're not that way, then you could be experiencing your Aquarian chart in the lowest form of vibration. But that means that you will only get to the highest form of a vibration of an Aquarian when you're a go-getter and you've experienced a load of knockbacks in your life. Okay, you have to experience those knockbacks in order to think, oh, well, never mind, move on, brush it off the shoulder. Shit show it was, could have been, was been, but at least now I know. Bam, let's now start closing doors and opening other ones, you know. So, there you go. So, that's what I've got for you guys. I haven't done you one for a while, but your Aquarian readings have been all coming out over on Patreon, where we've been diving into like what to do, what not to do, what's hidden from you, hidden thoughts, hidden feelings, hidden emotions. Should you go back? If you was to, what would happen? All of those things have been coming out all over the months over on Patreon. I have to stick with what star signs are doing the best at the week. If they do really well, I do it again. If they don't, I stop doing them for a while. Okay, build up other ones. So, if you want your reading for the week, It is over on Patreon, and we've done you a weekly reading this time with this full card spread of an experience that you've got coming up, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what may come of if you was to reach out. Okay, if you wasn't to reach out, what would happen? We go for all of those sort of stuff. So I look deep into it and I let you know. But that's generally what you've got. If you want those, you need silver or gold tier over on Patreon. All links are provided below. If I don't come back on here and do an Aquarius, bruv, before Christmas, Merry fucking Christmas. Have a great New Year. I will try and go live at some point near Christmas. And I will have a bit of a knees up Father Brown Dave. All right? All right, nice one, nice. See you later.